Good morning, Internet. It's the old fat dad. I'm back from summer break. Got the vacation beard going on, and I'm ready to do some more shooting. So let me show you what I got for you today. This is going to be round 2 of testing 22 ammo out of a CCW size weapon. Our good old Smith & Wesson 22 compact. And per some viewer requests, we're going to try out the Aguila Sniper Subsonic, big old 60 grain bullet. Its velocity is rated at 950 feet per second, but that's out of a rifle, so it'll be going a good bit slower. And then we got the classic Minimag hollow point, 1200 feet per second, and the Velocitor, which is a real fast one, about 1400 feet per second. And it's a 40 grain bullet. This guy's a 36. And here are our targets, the beef bones, rib bones to be specific, which it looks like some ants have gotten into. And we're going to be putting those in front of this ballistic modeling clay and taking a close range shot. We're going to see what kind of damage it does to the clay after it goes through that bone. First up will be the Aguila Sniper Subsonic. Alright, let's see how that Aguila ammo did on the old bone and clay. So here's our bone. We got our 3 entry holes and 3 substantial exits. Looks pretty good. Looks like it chewed up that bone pretty good going through. Yeah. And then we've got our 3 holes in here. 1, 2, 3. Got bone in there. Oh yeah. Nice. And then out the back. Yeah, it went all the way through. That Aguila punched straight through that clay after going through the bone, and it's kind of hard to tell, but it looks like it was actually tumbling or kind of diverted because the holes don't go straight through. They take a weird twist, it looks like, right through the middle. So let me open that clay and see what it looks like. Okay, so here's the Aguila Subsonic aftermath. It's the back side of that bone. Poke some pretty nice holes out the back. And here's that clay, and it is just a straight channel all the way through that clay. So, as far as penetrating, the Aguila Subsonic will definitely do the job through that beef bone and all the way through our clay. Next up, the Minimag hollow points, 36 grains, going 1200 feet per second. Okay, let's see how hard those Minimags whack this bone and clay. So here's our clay, and here's our bone. You can see those holes going out right there. And right away I can tell that this bullet, the Minimag hollow point, has way bigger entry holes under that clay, but we can see from the video that it did not go through the back like the Sniper Subsonics did. So let's cut that clay open and take a look. Here is the back side of the bone that we shot with the Minimag hollow points. Pop some pretty good sized holes out the back. And here's our clay. Here's a nice open channel that we can see. That Minimag hit and opened up a big old hole right in the entry there. Probably about 2 inches long, 3 inches long. Narrowed down pretty quick. And then here is our bullet right here. And it's flattened out real nicely. That hollow point expanded. It looks good. Here are all 3 of the recovered Minimag hollow points. and they all seem to expand as they should have. No bullets separating from jackets. Looks like they did their job very well. And finally, we're shooting the Velocitor. They are 40 grain bullets. They're going 1,400 feet per second. Let's see how they do. Let's take a look at the results from the Velocitor. Here's our bone, 3 tiny little holes in, and 3 very respectable holes out. Again, we're seeing a lot more expansion than we did out of the Aguila Sniper Subsonics. Let's see if anything went through. And looks like we might have got one through the bottom there. Let me open up that clay and take a look at what we got. Here is the Velocitor autopsy. This is the bone, back side of the bone, 3 holes through. You know, maybe just a little bit smaller than what we saw coming out of that Minimag. And here is the clay. Here's that bottom track. It goes all the way out there through the bottom. The bottom track again on this side. And again, I think the Minimag opened up more than these Velocitors. Very interesting. Here are our 2 recovered Velocitor bullets, and it looks like they did expand some, but let me show you one of the Minimags, just as a difference there. I don't know if you can tell, that Minimag opened up a good bit more than this Velocitor, in my opinion. Very interesting. What do the results of this test tell us? Well, first of all, I'm not a scientist. This is not scientific. This is for entertainment purposes only. If you want a channel that gives you more in-depth analysis of what's going on with the bullets, the speeds they're flying at, and general crunching of numbers, I can recommend one up here. But this video in my channel is for my entertainment and hopefully your entertainment as well. So please treat it as such. And because I was curious and I wanted to see what was going on with the Aguilas, because we didn't catch any bullets in our first go round, I took one more shot and I really stacked up that clay and we caught this guy, and we actually do see quite a bit of expansion out of that bullet, which is interesting because the channels in that clay and the holes through the bone are not as significant as the Minimags or the Velocitors. As far as the Minimag and the Velocitor go, I think you're getting more bang for your buck out of the Minimag. We're seeing more expansion. I think we're seeing pretty close to equal penetration. Here's a Velocitor, which might mean a couple of different things. Maybe the Velocitors are designed to be shot out of a rifle and their hollow points aren't going to expand as much unless they're going full speed, whereas a Minimag has a lower threshold for expansion. I'm not sure, but if I was going to be shooting something out of a smaller gun, I'd probably go for the Minimag for expansion. And if I just wanted to penetrate through everything, it looks like these Aguilas are up to that task, no problem. Even though they are significantly slower, they're just big old fat boys, and they truck on through. So as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.